Hi everybody and welcome to the Hordon Homestead. As you can tell in the last video, we didn't quite get round to the MANGELWURZELS. The video is getting too long, so I've split it down, and the MANGELWURZEL planting out is going to be a different video completely. And we hope you enjoy it. So we've got a competition between myself and Jeff, and we're going to do an experiment through the course of the summer to see which method works the best, and we will report back to you. And then we will see which one grows the best MANGELWURZEL, which one's easiest to maintain, and which one's easiest to, at the end of the summer, harvest. So it's going to be quite an interesting little experiment with the MANGELWURZELs. Well, that's what we're hoping anyway. So thank you for everybody who's subscribed so far. We're up to 95 subscribers, really trying to get to 100. That'll be magnificent. Thank you for everybody who's subscribed recently and liked and given us hypes and everything. That's been amazing. Thank you so much. It really does help us grow our little Hordon Homestead. So watch along, and we'll show you what to do with your MANGELWURZEL seeds and how big they go before you pop them out. Okay, take care. Hey, so we're now doing the really exciting bit of the day, and we're coming to the exciting bit I know you were waiting for. We are doing the MANGELWURZEL. Now, in order to prevent slugs, we did this last year, and it's actually really quite good. We put copper tape around. I didn't think it would work at all, but we hardly saw any last year. So just putting some copper tape around the base of the pot that we're going to put 2 of the MANGELWURZELs in.
Because we're having a competition.
Because we're going to have a competition. Because we've got options for MANGELWURZELs, but we haven't got options for all the MANGELWURZELs. So into this great big pot, which we think is about, what must be 50 litres if it's a...
I think it says on the bottom.
No, it just says 50 centimetres. It doesn't say how many litres it holds. Unless you drill through that bit to make the hole. I don't know.
Big.
It's big anyway. It's 50 centimetres across, so it's a big tub. It's probably going to take 2 things of soil to fill it.
Well, we're putting it by there because I won't be able to lift it once it's full.
In front of the potatoes. Now, if you see the garden here, the potatoes are all in a circle around that tree. Around that tree there. And they're there because that's where the sun sort of comes over in this direction like that. And so it makes sense to put the things that need the most sun in a place where they're going to get lots of sun. What I love about MANGELWURZELs, we've never grown them before. It's just, when you hear them,
heard of them until a few months ago.
Yeah, when you hear the name MANGELWURZEL, you just want to grow a MANGELWURZEL. It's just you want to try it, you want to make jam with it, you want to make relish and pickles and stuff with it, and see what you can do. Apparently, you can do everything you can do with a beetroot. You can do with a MANGELWURZEL. Well, you need 10 beetroot to do it. You need 1 MANGELWURZEL. Well, that's the theory anyway. And this compost is the stuff from Aldi. It did us grand last year, and it's just their thing. It's a peat-free one. And it's just an enriched multi-purpose compost. Maybe 1 bit more. Oh, they need a foot of depth in soil. Well, these little feet are going to be.
Just to get some water in the pot.
Perfect. Now, we have also been attacked. Well, we don't know what the creature is. We think it's either a fox or a cat that is taking
Like into one potato pot.
taking to one of our newish potato pots. So this is the temporary fix we have whilst the potatoes come. This is our second crop of potatoes. While they come up and are still quite small, we just want to protect them. So we're going to have to use some of that to protect the MANGELWURZELs.
So we'll put a camera out. We'll post the footage of what we find.
Yeah, we've got security cameras, and we're going to redistribute them a little bit so that we can actually film what it is that's attacking everything.
I'll get your trowel.
Yeah. It says on the packet of the MANGELWURZELs that they need to be planted 1 foot apart in all directions. So, we have a trowel. So that's what we're going to do. It does say MANGELWURZEL on the thingy, but it's kind of... Oh, look at that. Lovely roots are right to the bottom already. Go on, in you go, little one.
Soon to be a very big one.
Seems to be a very big one. Now, quite interestingly, we've noticed that more than one sort of stem comes out of the top of a MANGELWURZEL. So at least we think it is. So we don't think we've got any like there. Is that 2 MANGELWURZELs or 1 MANGELWURZEL? We don't know. So we're planting them together. They might end up being snuggy, like a little pair of twins. But
double the MANGELWURZEL.
Double the MANGELWURZELs is what we don't want to split them in case it's 1 MANGELWURZEL. And then you end up destroying the plant.
It'll be fine.
Yeah, exactly. It'll be fine. There, like that. Yay!
So hand that back to you.
Hand that back to me. And then in the end pod here, in the middle, we've got room for 1 more MANGELWURZEL. So this is the experiment. Do they grow better in a tub, or do they grow better in a deep raised bed?
We all know the answer's raised bed. Go on, little fella. Hey.
So the one in the raised bed is Jeff's, and the 2 in the pots are mine.
You can do it. Don't let me down.
And you can see while I'm here, I'm going to go around everything because it makes sense. So these are the leeks. They're now up to about 8 inches actually, which is where they would have been.
Yeah, because I buried them quite deep.
Yeah, we buried them, so they're actually doing really well, and they've not been harmed at all by us going away, which is really good, thanks to our son.
Watch your head.
Watch your head. This is one that falls down. So we both got caught by it yesterday. This is the beetroot that we planted out yesterday. It's out now actually the next day. I would have let on to the secret. It got too hot yesterday to do anything. These are the radishes. They're growing really well. We've got rose, and you can actually see now that the leeks are doing really, really well.
Parsnips.
Oh, they're the parsnips. Why do I keep calling them leeks? And they've got the leaves growing and everything. They're going to be fabulous. And we've also got their carrots, which have also got the proper leaves coming through. So we're going to have a really good crop of leeks and parsnips, and we're hoping that
carrots, parsnip.
Carrots and parsnips.
And leeks.
And leeks, which are over there. And we're going to have, the way we're going to do the parsnips, we're going to leave them in the ground because they get more flavour as you have frost. So we're just going to leave them out and to pick them when we want them, and hopefully they'll get through to about January, we hope, don't we? So and we could always plant more once the radishes come out, so we have a succession of crops. That would be amazing if we could do that. And then these are the onions. They're going absolutely bonkers. That's the white onion side. That's the red onion side. And they are all getting thick stemmed now. And you can actually sort of see that they're getting proper oniony, if that's a word.
It is now.
It is now. Really pleased with those. Then we've got, Jeff takes that pallet thing off.
I'll shut this.
Keep the pigeons out, that's our big thing. So we've got the little potatoes are coming out there.
That one especially.
And that one there.
If the beastie would stay off that one, they might.
Yeah, exactly that. These are the Maris pipers.
That's the one.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they're trying to. Little animal. Honestly, I'm really not very happy with him.
Yeah, they're coming here as well.
So it's really good. And then this is that's the new blackcurrant plant that we got. So that's absolutely going bananas. That's where we're going to have to support it and put some wire around it, or make an A-frame or something for it. The trees now, the pear tree's doing well. Is doing really, really well.
We might have to give up on.
We've got the one at the bottom there, that's getting some shoots coming out on the graft there, which we can take off on that one there. Yeah. Because they're beneath the graft, so we don't want that to grow. So water's getting and water's rising into the bottom of the graft of those three. So I think those three, well, that one and that one are probably okay. Maybe need another year. But the other two, I think we're just going to have to give up on, and we'll get replacements for them.
Oh,
I know there's something coming.
Yeah.
On here.
Maybe.
Which one's that one? That's the.
I don't know. That's the sweet cherry, I think.
Yeah, that's a sweet cherry Regina, and the
salt Ramirez are doing fine.
So yeah, the salt Ramirez are fantastic. What's that one there?
Flower one.
No, that one, yeah.
Plum.
Yeah, that's the one that I want to come up. Can you just nip those little bits coming off? No, I think he's alive. I think the plum's alive. I don't think he's a twig. Well, we'll leave him in another year. Yeah. But the other two, I think, are definitely unalive. You've got to be careful what you say on Facebook and these things. So this is the greenhouse. This year's greenhouse. So those are the tomatoes we planted yesterday. We've got a flower up here. And those are the Roma tomatoes at the bottom at the back there. They're going to grow up that space there. So they'll have plenty of room. These ones are the yellow plum-shaped ones. Pear-shaped ones, not plum-shaped, pear-shaped ones. So they're going to get a bit taller, but we don't know how much taller. And if they need the extra space of taking that shelf out, then we can do that. That's easy. And then on this side, we've got the strawberry plants and a very sad-looking cucumber.
We have to go in.
Again, we may have to replace the cucumber. Shh, don't tell anybody, it was a gift. And then is that
might be rhubarb. I'm not sure about these ones. But
yeah, we don't know. So we're just going to let them grow.
Just let it go. See what happens.
Exactly that.
We'll get nothing off it this year anyway.
And we've got friends that have got large polytunnels and things. So we'll just ask them for a chop of a bit of their rhubarb and cheat. These are the peas. They've started to grow up the trellis. They're a dwarf variety, and
Two different varieties. That's why one's bigger than the other.
yeah, and they are looking fantastic in our sort of football goal thing. And then in here are the strawberries, which again are looking fantastic. And then
the new tomato thing.
Oh yeah, this is our new tomato thing. Oh. So these are planted with dwarf cherries, and that one trailing cherries, and that's the new planter, which has got 5 plants in it. And as the sun comes over, they get the full light of the sun for the majority of the day. And it's in the sun trap part of the garden, so it's really warm. It's like an outside greenhouse. So there we are. So thank you for coming to join us today. It's been marvellous having you. It's sunning all right. We're not very good at this,
No.
are we? Shall we shuffle around with the tomatoes around? We'll do it properly. There we go. So it's been lovely, and thank you very much for coming along. Thank you for subscribing. We're up to 95 subscribers. So if you do follow us and you look at our videos regularly, please subscribe. It helps us a lot. We'd love to get up to 100, and we shall see you again next week. Take care, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.